Destroyer follows the moral and existential odyssey of lap detective Erin Bell. As a young cop, Bell was placed undercover with a gang in the California desert with tragic results. When the leader of that gang re-emerges many years later, she must work her way back through the remaining members and into her own history with them to finally reckon with the demons that destroyed her past. What do critics say about Destroyer? The neo-noir thriller directed by Karyn Kusama has received a respectable 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics' consensus reads, Destroyer's grueling narrative is as uncompromising as Nicole Kidman's central performance, which adds extra layers to a challenging film that leaves a lingering impact. Jake Coyle for Associated Press. While Destroyer can be overwrought and mechanical, it's an often gripping, well-crafted crime drama with a distinction of its own in the genre, an almost always male-dominated one. Rafe Guzman for Newsday. Destroyer is a worthwhile film, especially for moviegoers who love film noir in all its phases. The hard-boiled Bogart era, the nihilist takes of the 1960s and 70s, the neon-lit productions of the 80s. Vice Reviews, what do critics say about Dick Cheney movie? Gary M. Kramer for Salon.com. Despite the film's uneven qualities, Destroyer is compelling because of Kidman's unflinching performance. The actress appears in every scene, and it's impossible to take one's eye off her. She exudes a fierce determination that is alluring. Peter Trabers for Rolling Stone. Nicole Kidman, playing a burned-out lapped cop, proves she's as an actress who knows how to stay the course, no matter how twisty, tangled or down and dirty it gets. She's dynamite. Bumblebee Reviews, what do critics say about the Transformers prequel? Manila Dargis for the New York Times. Kusama is still figuring out how to balance form and pulp, but she has a singular unapologetic idea about what women can and cannot do on screen, one she lets rip with verve and her superbly unbound star. Mark Kennedy for Associated Press. It's been a while since we've had a Los Angeles on the screen like this one. Rachel Welshman for the Mary Sue. Destroyer is hands down the best work Kidman has done yet, unafraid of inhabiting this incredibly raw character, one who is trying to understand pain in a new way, and it's definitely a movie you don't want to miss. If Beale Street Could Talk Reviews, what do critics have to say? Sarah Stewart, The New York Post. The particulars of the story are typical for the genre, a heist gone wrong, a slippery crime boss, but they're elevated to visceral levels by Kidman's hardcore performance. Bill G. Byrie for New York Magazine. Vulture, Kidman's performance as this broken, obsessed woman is powerful. Breathless, rasping through her teeth, she conveys both vulnerability and intractability. April Wolfe for The Wrap. Despite the film's needlessly fractured structure and a relentlessly grim story, Kidman and Kusama seem to be speaking the same language, illuminating the faults of the protagonist and of every tragic hard-boiled detective in cinematic history. Linda Holmes for NPR. Are women cast in these roles of screwed-up, hard-boiled anti-heroes with a lifetime of regrets to make up for. And even if this is your basic LA noir, it's well executed and satisfying in all the ways it should be. Katie Rife for Avenue Club. At the center of it all is Kidman, the indisputable heart of the film, whose all-in performance elevates Destroyer above a well-made cop drama and into something special. Leah Greenblatt for Entertainment Weekly. A solid enough LA noir whose hook, and albatross, is the transformation of a beautiful Oscar-winning actress into a desiccated crone. Peter D. Bruge for Variety. Even though the film unravels a bit toward the end, It destroys the standard confines of what an actress can do on screen, allowing her to be difficult, unlikable, and almost completely independent. Destroyer is out in cinemas January 25, 2019.